Malta. As we promised before that we will get a hands-on experience in the country itself. We're currently in Malta and we have Mr. Ryan with us. He's one of the fully fledged experienced in the investment by citizenship by investment, resident by investment in Malta. And we would like to ask him a couple of questions. We received this question in the comments a couple of weeks back, and he will be the expert in this.
Well, thank you, Mohamed.
You're welcome.
For coming and visiting us here in Malta.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
And I'm really looking forward to working with you and helping your clients attain these two very popular programs that we have,
Definitely.
the Residency and Citizenship by Investment. But I'll let you ask the question.
Okay. Yeah, it's the one question, the first question we always got is why Malta? Why I consider Malta?
Well, I get asked these questions many times, maybe not on camera, but without intending to discredit any of the other countries and their programs. I think why Malta, what's attractive in Malta, I think before we get to the programs, Malta is a very safe country. It's a country where our population is close to 500,000, but there's over 2 million tourists that visit Malta, so nearly 5 times the population. There's a good reason as to why our tourism is so popular. It's a safe country, beautiful 300 plus days of sun, beautiful beaches, Mediterranean lifestyle. We're quite passionate people. But more than that, why are investors looking at Malta? There's huge opportunity in Malta. The economy is booming, a thriving real estate, a property market. It's a very good health system. In fact, we see that as a growing industry as well, health tourism. But we also are blessed with two very, very attractive programs, two schemes that enables an investor to attain residency or citizenship by investment. And I'll be keen to perhaps explain more as to what's attractive about these two programs that enables these individuals to benefit and to access Malta, reside in Malta, but also have the right of establishment in anywhere in the EU.
Okay, that's fair enough. And coming to your questions, I mean, Malta has a very great food. It's like, I mean, it's one of the best EU countries with food, the sunshine. Currently, we're in February 2020, and it's cold and gloomy everywhere in the EU, but here it's the sunshine and everywhere. So that's one of the things that. So the second question we always get in brief steps: how much capital I need? What is the time frame? What is the general requirements if you would like to consider residency by investment or citizenship by investment in Malta?
Okay, so starting with the citizenship by investment, you're looking at a capital outlay of just under €1 million. That would obviously increase depending on the family dynamic. And in terms of a time frame, the quickest we're able to get the citizenship for our clients is a 3-tier process. So they start with residency, building genuine links with the country, moving on to the citizenship application. The quickest we could get our clients to attain the citizenship and the passport is around 13 months, whereby starting off with residency, we'll grant them residency within, I would say, 8 weeks. It's a program that has 4-tier due diligence, and the applicants would expect to undergo checks from the agent supporting them, but also from the government itself before they're accepted. What's important is that there's no criminal background, in good health, and that they can prove their source of funds.
Okay, that's mostly it's similar to other programs, but the unique thing that you mentioned here that anyone starting the application, especially with citizenship, he will be granted a residence first, and then he can move to the citizenship. It's not a straightforward application to apply to citizenship, which is unique in other countries.
Correct. Then on the residency by investment program is, first of all, it started off with the process being just over 6 months. That has now increased because of the popular demand for this program, receiving over 120 applications per month. It's such a popular program because of the flexible requirements. It enables generations of families to apply. It enables the main applicant to include the parents and the grandparents of the spouse. There's no age restrictions on the children as long as not economically active. One that is not so common in any other programs. Usually they cut off around the age of 18. And in terms of the outlay, it's a program whereby you're looking at around 350,000, but there are mechanisms in place to enable to finance some of the requirements, and that would bring it down to under 200,000. Yeah, whereby the outlay in the first year would be around 130,000, which only comes into play once they're approved.
There's no payment before approved.
Basically, it's an initial payment to kickstart the process.
Okay.
You're looking at around 35,000 if you consider our fees and the initial government fees. The requirements fall after the approval.
Okay, that's very good to know. And one of the main points,
The obligations,
yes, which is different in other countries, that you can, if you have children over the age of 18, they will be including in the application. If you would like to include your parents in the application, that could be considered also. So you can, if you have a huge family, this is one of the programs that available in Malta, which is restricted in other programs. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, and we're seeing pretty much many different cases as to why they're deeming this residency program quite attractive. You know, we're seeing a huge influx of Asians that would want a better education for their children. Some would want to actually relocate, permanently live here, even though it's not a requirement to have to permanently live in Malta. Others are looking at the option of getting that Schengen card and enables them to travel all around the European Schengen country.
That's answer most of the questions we have right now. Thank you so much, Mr. Ryan. It's been a pleasure meeting you. Yeah,
Pleasure.
And looking forward to see you in Malta soon.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Looking forward.